So what's going on guys, Kate is here and welcome back to a brand new video. For today I will show you the new best XP and legendary gear farming spot in Diablo Immortal. So as more players get to level 60 and start grinding all the old spots like the library of Zoltun, the best and most overpowered spot efficiency goes down and it becomes not worth to do anymore. So in today's video I will show you all the new best spots and what is the new meta that all the top tier players use and much more. So, if this sounds interesting to you, then let's get right into it. So then moving over to the best legendary item and XP farming spots. And as you know, everything is random luck based. So that's why you want to farm the best spots, where you're likely to get more legendaries and more XP than in other places. And the top 3 best spots I found is first of all the Mouth of Vein, and this is the best route that usually works amazing for most mobs and the highest loot jobs. Then afterwards of course you want to go to the library of Zoltun, and this is the best route that usually you should take, as the spot is the most popular one, so try to look out for a bunch of players, and I would recommend to only be in these spots in the off times, which I will explain in just a minute. And then lastly you want to farm the Bilefen, and this is the best and most optimized route that usually works the best. The new meta that all top tier players use is instead of farming one spot, they rotate between them, and this way you can still farm wherever you want, and you don't have to just be in one place where there are 40 other players. And rotating between different spots usually gives me about 10 to 15% more jobs and even more experience than just farming in one single spot. So what I do, I go to the library of Zoltun in the morning and grind for a few hours till players come online and wake up. Then I rotate to the Mouth of Vein and farm for a few hours more. And then I finish the day with farming dungeons and Bilefen. And the higher paragon level you are, the higher difficulty you can do. So for example, I only do farming in Hell difficulty 3. The way you optimize your job rate and XP per hour is by doing this in a group, but if you can't, then you can do it solo as well, but it will be a bit slower. But besides that, other tips that help me farm is to change my sleeping schedule. So for example, instead of going to sleep at 2 AM and waking up at 10, I go to sleep at 10 PM and wake up at 6 AM, and this way I can still grind when most people are still sleeping. Then of course, the second best thing to do is play in not very populated server, and if you have already a main in a popular server, then at least I did it for my 2 alts. So I created them in a different server, and my alts are having a bit easier time to farm gear. And as the server doesn't really matter if you're doing only PvE content, so this just works out perfectly. And then lastly of course, to optimize your runs, you want to use the best build, and lucky for you, I have already made full endgame build guides for every single class, so check them out. But for my Necromancer, this is how my gear looks like. So for my offhand I have the Baleful Trinity with the Sleeping Bowel gem. Then for my main hand I have the Desolatoria with the Blood-Soaked Jade. Then I have the Sacral Causes Leg Armor with the Zodstone gem. Then the Rotspur Shoulders with the Carson's Invigoration. Then chest armor called Ever-Grasping Sweatsman's with the Berserker's Eye gem. Then the head armor called Visitant Sign with the Everlasting Torment gem. And then lastly I use the Shepherd's Call to Wolf set. I'm still missing 2 pieces, but I'm slowly upgrading my gear, and most gems I use have at least 1 star, and the ones I didn't get lucky with, I just sold my most expensive gems and bought the ones that were the best for my build. But if you are specifically interested in my gear choice and why I use the things that I do, then watch my full Necromancer build video, and that's about it. So with that said, I really do appreciate everyone for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, feedback or other good Diablo Immortal guides or builds that you would like to see in the next video, then feel free to leave your comments in the comment section down below. And while you're doing that, please click like, subscribe and enable that notification bell. So this way you could support the channel and you won't miss any more amazing content from me. With all this said, you have an amazing day and I will see you in my next video. So take it easy. Peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along.